Hello. We're playing frogs. Frogging it up. I don't know. I wasn't sure what I wanted to play today, but I was like going back and forth on what I wanted to play and all this stuff. But this Venom person top 8'd a challenge and top 8'd another challenge within the same day. So they top 8'd 2 challenges in the same day, which I thought was pretty impressive. So, only frogging here. I'm sorry. Frog. So this person, Venom, has had 2 really good runs with this Murktide list. 5th and 1st in the same day. So, I figured we'd give their list a try. Because here's another challenge where they're 3rd. Here's another challenge where they're 5th. So they kind of know what they're doing. Alright, Ketramos, Solitude, Fatal Push. I don't really want to deal with Ketramos. I'm not going to lie. I tried... What's up, Burnt? I tried the new... Maybe I was supposed to take Answers to Frog. But, I don't know. I don't really want to deal with this card. Do we want to just run this frog into this thing? Let's see if we could do a little bit better. I think I top. I will have a Psychic Frog. We will have a Psychic Frog. We have 3 of them. So they'll Fatal Push this one. The bargain may be good, for sure. But I think I just have to learn how to play the deck better. And I have to put reps in with the deck to get good with the deck. And then once I have a good establishment frog line, then I can come out and say, hey, I have to do this, or I need to, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like I need to put in more work with the deck before I can come to any conclusions about what I should or should not be doing. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? Like, I need more work with the deck. For sure, I need more work. Another Unholy Heat. My frogs. So their hand is Solitude and Godless Shrine. Their hand is one solid dude. I would really like to find a counterspell here. Right? Because that way... Oh, that's kind of good. I guess we'll take that. Maybe this isn't good. Maybe I shouldn't have kept this. I mean, eventually they're going to play a creature, right? Nope, apparently not. Apparently they're not going to play a creature. Alright, look for Counterspell. I probably should have been this for Counterspell or something. We know they have the Solitude. I think I could just take my time, though, right? Find a counterspell, counter this stupid thing. I mean, I don't know what... I don't feel like I'm in a rush. Maybe I should be in a rush. Now we play Frog. I mean, this isn't really great. It just takes up both of their turns. Because now they play Solitude, and then we Subtlety it. This wasn't really great. I don't know. Maybe this was just bad. Always with the relics. I guess it's bad if they have ephemerate. Yep. Bad if they have ephemerate. Froggy! Our Lord Frogamus has arrived. Exile a card. I mean, we're just slow and steady, right? Slow and steady wins the race. We could even take 3 from this. Like, okay. We only lose if they do wild shit that involves Ketramos. Or blinking that or any of that crap. They returned Ketramos. Alright. I'm going to play an Orcish Bowmaster before this happens. I'm gonna ping them. We just have to make sure we don't get rocked by the Solitude, by an Ephemerate. And then we just dismember this and probably kill them if they draw cards. Okay. How do we not lose the game to a Solitude? Let's draw something that stops us from dying to Ephemerate. Please? Please, deck? I mean... They have Ephemerate, we'll lose. Oh, guess they're fucked. Be in combat, attack, attack, attack. Froggy draws a card. Yay, it's a counterspell. Yay, counterspell. You know, Psychic Frog and Orcish Bowmaster have formed a best friend symbiotic relationship. They're, where one goes, the other goes. Frogs and orcs. When this enters, exile target player's graveyard. Do I care about this? I care about ephemerating or something stupid like that. Alrighty. So our opponent is dead. I guess they're dead. We could dump our whole hand here and kill them. But then we lose if they have anything. Or we could play it smart and just attack with the Subtlety. We could also attack with the Frog. We could attack with both of these. Let's just swing with this. And we'll just hold up 2 counterspells for pretty much anything that they want to do. Super safe. Captain Careful's here. Super safe, Captain Careful. Don't hurt me. Would you like to draw a card? I accept. Bowmasters accepts. Pew, pew, pew. I mean, I just take 3. No. No. No, no, no. Go away. Alright. This pretty much counters all the little fuckers in their deck. So we want Stern Scolding. We probably want Spell Booms. I don't think it's the time for Jace. I do love Jace, but I don't think it's the time. I think if the games are going to go like the way they did before, Subtlety is going to be good. I don't think we need Force of Negations. I think this card... I mean, the only card we want to counter is a Relic or a Ephemerate, and I don't really want to... Like, they could just Ephemerate on our turn and have it not be good. I'm going to shave a Murktide if they're on the multiple relics, because I don't think we're really going to be able to stop them from relicking us. So let's cut down Murktides. Let's bring in these Stern Scoldings, and let's bring in Spellbombs. I don't know about Consign versus... I mean, it does stop some triggers, but I can definitely see Meathook over, like, Tamiyo, where it's awful. I mean, it stops some of their graveyard shenanigans. Right? It stops the... I mean, we could always cycle it when if it... I mean, they are playing the Bone guy. You know, the Bone guy gets a ton of value. I don't think it's real bad. I mean, did you not see that they had... They did have this card, right? What the hell's it called? Emperor of Bones. This guy likes the graveyard. Alright. Yield through the turn. I get what you're saying. Well, let's take a look. How low do we... do we want to do this? Or let's just do this. Let me see what you're working with. What are you working with? March. I think I'm going to take the Ephemerate and hold up Counterspell for the second Balelord. Ephemerate's just so annoying. Maybe I was supposed to take a Balelord there. But I'm just going to hold up Counterspell next turn. They played a Plains, which is this land. So we know 3. Emperor of Bones, Catcher Moose. They returned Emperor of Bones to their hand. Alright. Yield through the turn. If we play a frog here, they just march it. We'll make them take the Counterspell. I guess maybe we weren't. Yeah, we have to. I mean, they have to take the Counterspell. Then we can surveil, look for Fatal Push to kill. Okay. So let's do some surveilling here. I don't want this land. I need a way to kill this. Need a Counterspell for the other Overlord. I need something. You gonna target their own Overlord? Sure. Alright, so I can sink into Stupor this, but that doesn't really solve the problem. You could still get back. I kind of have to find a removal spell for this. Off this Preordain. What's up, Scoot? I guess I got a bottom to this stupid shit. I guess we could play a frog. Just being on the draw versus the play. Like, if we're on the play, we get to Counterspell this thing. It's so very, very different. Maybe I was supposed to just Thought Seize one of these Overlords. They kicked a fella. Yup. They're gonna get 2 creatures in their hand here. So gross. They're gonna get... They return to Ketramos. And they're getting a fella. They exiled the fellow. I don't know why they would exile that fella. Do they have something that puts additional counters on things? That's a little weird. returned to Solitude, and they got a thing. That's a pretty good turn for them. Pretty good turn. What the hell do I have? I have fucking... I guess I play a Solitude. Yield. I can bounce this. I don't feel like I'm winning this game. I don't feel good about the state of this game. They're going... Okay. So we'll have to sink into Stupor the Emperor of Bones before damage. Alright. I'll just do it now. I'll just do it now. Maybe I was supposed to not play the Tamiyo. But I mean, they used the Solitude. The Tamiyo was a 2-for-1. But I guess I could Sorin's Ransom here. And find an... Oh, they have the other Overlord. Yup. Well, they've gotten 4 activations of Overlord. Returns Flicker Wisp. Well, we should probably find a counter for that. Alright. Let's cast the Sorin's Ransom. We need to find Fatal Push. We need a Fatal Push here. Well, I will choose pile 2. We are dead. I couldn't play this without shocking. Alright. Let's get rid of Orcish Bowmasters. I think we'll be able to get... No, they'll just have... I mean, you could see the value of Bowmasters. Alright, let's try this. Let's try it like this. But they just Solitude this, right? They just Solitude these. We'll try it. Okay. We do get to consign a relic here, which is pretty cool. Alright, do we want to jam this frog out to die? I don't think we want this right now. I do not think we jam this frog out to die. I think we just are patient. We just play patiently. If we play this frog and then they Fatal Push us and then they Overlord, we just lose. This Operation No Overlords. We have to kill the stupid fella here. Oh, we don't have to kill the fella. We can wait for them to do something. We have the Dismember. So let's wait for them to try and cast a thing. If they don't, we can take 2. Nope. No, sir. Nope. 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 Alright, you can attack me for 2 now. Alright. Am I cracking this? Or should I should crack. Should probably surveil here. Yeah, that's okay. Make our land drop. Hold up Frog, or do we just play Tamiyo and then get them to blow some kind of removal on Tamiyo, and then we can Sorin's Ransom? I think I just want to pass. Because we could Dismember this if they do something, and then we can Sorin's Ransom. Yeah, late night froggy. Late night froggin'. Can take 2 again. They don't have anything. Well, play Sauron's Ransom. Late night Frogan. Hopefully we do. I kind of want these face down cards. I have a Dismember. I'm sure there's a land here. Let's take the face down cards. 2 subtleties. Interesting. Interesting. Maybe I'm supposed to Dismember this now. No, they would probably have another dog. So let's just be patient. Patience. Patience. We must be patient. Let's cast Subtlety. Boop. This might not be the patient play because they know about this, but whatever. If they play Overlord here, we'll just Dismember the dog. Maybe I just gotta kill this fucking dog right now. Yeah, let's just... No, because they could just play Ketchamusa. Okay. Done. They put Emperor of Bones on top of their library. Done. Dude, what the hell? Okay. Thought I sided these out. Alrighty. Let's just pass. Boop. Orcish the Bowmaster. Pew. Block. What a slow and methodical game. Maybe I've just played this game terribly. I should have just been throwing frogs on the ground. Alright, let's Dismember this thing. Yup. I really am not going to lie to you. I would have really liked to counter... I guess we can stifle the trigger of them exiling that. And I guess I'm going to play a Tamiyo, and I'm going to play a frog. No, I can't do everything. We'll just play a Tamiyo for now. See what they do. The problem is, if they target this, then... I really wish we just had a goddamn Fatal Push or Spellbomb or something to stop this shenanigans from what's about to happen. I mean, the only thing we could do is consign the trigger to exile this. Because if we let them exile this, then they just can res it at any time. So, like, if they were to go monstrous... The problem is they could just do it... Well... Yeah... Alright, let's start off. Let's attack with Tamiyo. Actually, let's preordain first. Let's look for a goddamn fatal push. Well, that's really interesting. This is gonna eat a Solitude. Okay, so I'm gonna let the adapt resolve. One of his creatures, so now I stifle this. In my head, I thought they could activate this a second time and get the effect a second time, but it doesn't work like that. Am I attacking with Tamiyo here to get a clue? Or do I need blockers? I believe I need blockers. I need to block the fella. They do get to draw this again, but hopefully they don't have another white card. I don't know. We'll see. They put it on top. I guess they can attack, use the fella, bounce this, have Solitude. Then Solitude this on the way back. Why are they doing this now? Why didn't they just attack, use the... I don't know. Whatever, man. I'm gonna chump block with Bowmasters here. Alright. Block. Block. Done. So they have no cards in hand. We just have to deal with these two cards. Begin combat, attack. Alright, can we get something good? That's going to be pretty good next turn. That's going to be pretty good next turn. We're going to go pretty low here. We go to 4. Yup. Apparently, this wasn't even in my radar. I wasn't even thinking about Kaito. Not even, I won't lie, it's not even on my radar. Done. Alright. Go to my turn. Be in combat. Be in combat. Attack with this. Let's use Kaito. 1, 2, 3. Return this. So now, am I tapping down the Emperor of Bones, probably? And then we replay this. And... well, I'm going to use the Consign to Memory to counter the Blink trigger. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have played the second Tamiyo. Because now I don't have the Stern Scolding up. I don't know. We'll see. If they fella blink this, then that's fine. Because we can... it's okay. It's okay. It's all part of the plan. No, I don't think I can consign that. Alright. So they get to exile something. They'll get to draw a card. Which sucks. But then when they attack with this fella, I'm going to neuter... I'm going to consign this. When they go to exile the Subtlety. I'm going to consign that. Block that. Oh, fuck me. Alright, how does this work? So I could tap the Kaito. Well, I can tap this. Lose Kaito. Attack. I can't really I need to find an answer for this fucking thing. So let's draw a card. Or the perfect answer. Oh, God. God, they're gonna draw 2 cards off this. Just, this card is just so good. So fucking... Guess I'm gonna attack with Tamiyo. I need, like, a fatal push. I mean, this thing can just block, right? This thing has indestructible lifelink, it's online. And they gain a bunch of life from doing it. Right? They just block with this. I do recognize that they get to draw it when they use the Emperor of Bones triggers. But... yeah, it has 7 with the Emperor of Bones card. So there's 3 here, 3 here, and then this is 7. I'm just dead. Just fucking dead. This deck is like Legacy because in Legacy they ban all the unfair Moxes. You can't play Moxes in Legacy. But, okay. Leyline. Let's take that Scion. Oh, you have 2 Scions. Oh, that's neat. That's really cool. I like that a lot for them. They drew this for turn. That's exciting. I guess we could sink into Stupor this. Oh, what a sick rip. Sick rips over here. Sick rips! Get that fucking Scion out of here. Alright. Now we don't have to bounce this thing. Tribal Flames. Surprised they didn't keep... well, I mean, I guess I'm not really surprised they didn't keep that when I'm at 16. I don't know if I'm actually going to bounce this. If I draw a land, I guess I can bounce it. But I probably need to just play this. I probably need to progress my board a little bit. If I bounce this, they just replay it in a couple of turns. Okay, so they have Lightning Bolt, Leyline Binding. Ragavan. The Ancient Evil returns. An ancient evil from an unknown time has returned. God, Ragavan's so silly. Alrighty. The Damned Monkey. I realize why Ragavan is so good in energy. Because you have to kill Ragavan. And when you kill Ragavan, then you don't have the removal for all the other broken cards in their deck. Okay. If they didn't have this here, Lightning Bolt and Leyline Binding, I would actually consider playing a Tamiyo and blocking. Alright, let's get ourselves a Surveil. Look for a threat. Nope. Okay. They have 4 cards in their hand. 2 of them we know. We have a counterspells for the cards that we do care about. 1, 2, with haste. 3. This thing's coming down with haste. Neshoba Brawler. That is going to eat a Dismember. Which member? This one. 2, 3. Boop. Boop. Get out of here. I drew more Fatal Pushes this game than I drew all last match against the person that all I wanted to do is Fatal Pushes stupid things. Their stupid things. Tribal Flames. Okay, I'm a 10. What? Let's see this brew. Post it. We love looking at brews. Post the brew. We'll see what all the brouhaha is about. Oh boy, Moxfield. I was brewing this deck. I was brewing this deck. But I was doing it very differently than you. Right here. I think you're not, like, embracing this. Right? You have to embrace the Sib-Sig ceremony. This is as far as I got before I gave up. Because you have Cloud Key, right? If you have Cloud Key plus these, right? And then these go infinite. This is as far as I got. Alright, let's get this other Surveil here. Do I want this Thoughtseize to take away this Leyline Binding? No, I'm gonna graveyard this. Ooh. Yeah. Eventually we'll play it on stream. But, like, I don't think you need Stitcher Supplier and, like... I think you probably play Baubles, and you probably play Mox Opals, and, like, this was just a rough draft. But the real thing is, I didn't want to click through the Alterac combo on Magic Online. People just fucking let you sit there and do it for a million years. Alright, you get an emblem. All ninjas. Don't do it. Oh. I was going to say, don't cast Leyline Binding on my thing. Because it's got Hexproof on my turn. Yeah. But, this is like the combo. This is like what I thought of. Because if you have Sib-Sig Ceremony and Mire Retrievers, you go infinite. If you have Junk Jiver plus Cloud Key or a second one of these, then you can go infinite with these things. I want my Kaito to live. Alright, how's this work? I can... Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. I get to Surveil 2 and draw a card? Well, hello there. That seems pretty sweet. Alright, Surveil 2. Ooh. I'll take a Force of Negation. Protect the Kaito, protect... Yeah. Yeah, that's why I put in Altar of the Broods, right? I put in Altar of the Broods so I don't have to click through the Alterac combo. I could just mill with Altar of the Brood. Surveil 2. Top. This feels good. I see why this stupid Kaito card's in the deck right now. I see about this. This Kaito card's pretty sick. Yeah, but I'm right there with you on the Sipsig ceremony. I don't think I want these. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know how you want to build it. I don't know if you want to build it a certain way. Yeah. No, it's not. But it helps fill the graveyard and gives you Diabolic Intent stuff. Because you need to fill the graveyard to make the combo the way I built it. You need to fill the graveyard. But yeah, that's just a super rough draft. It would probably be better with green and like rumbles and dorks and shit. Alright, let's surveil 2. Bottom, top. Okay. Cause you need like multiple creatures to chain into each other. I go to 3. What are we doing over there, opponent? Boop. I believe I have won this game. Okay. Wow, Kaito was sick. Kaito was sicko. Alright, what do we want? So we want to deal with... what the hell's that card called? Flage. We definitely want Consigns. Stern Scolding we don't want. I guess we want Subtleties. Bowmaster doesn't really do very much. It blocks Ragavan, but aside from blocking Ragavan, we can also do Harbinger of the Seas, and I probably don't want Thoughtseizes. Let's cut a Force of Negation. Let's cut a Force of Negation. Maybe we do need Forces, because they have a lot of... Nah, we'll cut Forces. Alright, let's try this. We just have to hope they don't have the stupid... Harbinger's obviously not good if they have the ley line, but if they don't have the ley line, Harbinger's good. We'll see what happens. Alright. We actually have a Murktide, and I forgot we played this card. I was like, we're a frog deck. We're a Kaito deck. But there's actually a Murktide in our deck, too. Ragavan, huh? Our opponent is at 5 cards. I think I'm going to kill this Ragavan. I'm not sure, but I'm probably going to kill the Ragavan. I should have done it now, before they could play a land and have Stubborn Nihil up. I may have just cost myself the game. Never punished. Never punished. Turn off auto yields. Okay. It is Froggin' time. Eventually, right? Eventually they have to. Just give black swords. Is this pending? This deck plays pending? I don't really feel like spewing anything to try and do a giant Murktide. If I go for a giant Murktide, and I like invest all my resources into a giant Murktide, and they just untap and go land Leyline Binding my Murktide, I will feel some kind of way. And that way will be not great. I'll feel some kind of way. Okay. We found ourselves in another action-packed game. Another action-packed game. You got the list? Post your list. Post your list. We got time. Nothing's happening in this game that anyone cares about. Let's see. Let's take a look. Ooh, what are you? What is this new card alert? When this enters, you may mill cards equal number of lands you control. Renew. Excess card, put a +1 counter. Wow. I saw this card in draft, and I didn't even think about the implications of, like, dredging this from the graveyard and making something ridiculous. Flage. Well, I suppose... That's why we have this Spellbomb. And boom goes the Spellbomb. Alrighty. Is it time for Murktide? No, we can wait a turn. We got some subtleties and stuff we can do. Ice Fang and Kaito. I mean, that's probably nothing wrong with that. Ice Fang's probably good. It's good at blocking things. What do I want to cast here? I suppose I should just cast a Subtlety, right? But then they could resolve something. Whatever. I'm just going to cast Subtlety. Gotta put some kind of clock on the battlefield. I mean, this card's Time Walk, basically. But maybe Consign was safer. They can resolve something, but they have one card in their hand. They put that... Where'd they put that? They put it on top. Do I want a Kaito? I think I do want a Kaito. Kaito! Boop. Surveil. Graveyard. Yay! You know what I mean? I try to talk it out, and then usually when I'm like super low on clock, then I just shut up and play. But I go slow in the beginning, for sure. Thoughtseize. Starting the game out at 16. Oh my god. Let's take this Corey Steel Cutter. And let's be a little careful of our life total moving forward. Alright, so this is the blue-red. How the hell did this deck go to time? How the hell did this all-in aggro shit go to time? All-time favorite? I don't know. I like... There's a couple I like. I like the Morphine one. This guy. This guy. Just menacing. Alright, so they're going to have the Questing Druid here. They're going to cast Questing Druid here. We just have to set up a giant Murktide. Unholy Heat, Unholy Heat. I don't want another Thoughtseize, and I don't want another Undercity Sewers. Alrighty. Dookie Trouser. What is Dookie Trouser up to? Oh, we're dead. We're dead to Monastery Swiftspear. How the hell did they get two of them? Dude, this is not... Not good. I'm going to take Unholy Heat. Going to get an island. I'm going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your turn! I am F6 through the turn. So Unholy Heat is gone. So they have an Expressive Iteration in their hand plus one unknown. No, we were just messing around. Because this person had the spike one, so I changed it to weird thing. You attacking me? Hey, that's a good card. Let's play this land. Yield through the turn. I believe they're going to cast another Expressive Iteration here. Oh, they have the Corey. Yep. This Corey card's pretty good. But it's probably a lot better because I don't have a... This deck might be way too fast for us. Well, for this hand anyway. Lightning Bolt me. Jesus. Jeez. Why? No, because I have the Fatal Push. If they have another spell, I'm just dead. Alright, so we're going to block here. Push this. Go to 1. Perfect. Honestly, nowhere I'd rather be than 1 life. Alrighty. Terrific. Terrific. Stern Scoldings. Meathooks, I suppose. I probably don't want to Thoughtseize the all-in deck. Do I want Subtleties? I mean, it doesn't counter the artifact, right? Because the artifact's red, right? So essentially what they're doing is they're doing this deck. Well, the problem is that the format's so fast that Eldrazi, it's hard for Eldrazi to win. Like, I mean, maybe people just haven't bought the Ugins yet, but here's a bunch of challenges with no Eldrazi. Like, people played Eldrazi in this showcase, but yeah, there's one person playing Eldrazi. It's just slow. Alrighty. There's an owl outside that I hear. I want to know how Dookie Trouser went to time. That's what I want to know. Turn 3 Ugin? Oh, that's true. Listen, you could be the one that does turn 3 Ugin. You just play Tron. Alright. You have to turn. I could see the difference. They just don't want to do anything? I'm gonna hold up everything here. I'm not gonna do anything. Alright, what's our opponent gonna do here? What are they gonna do? I probably should have sideboarded out Bowmasters because they have Lava Darts. They're just gonna do nothing? Nothing, opponent? Well, if you're gonna do nothing, I'm gonna play a Bowmaster. I really don't want to shock my... Orcish Bowmaster. Okay, let's preordain. Top and top. Smash! When I first heard the sound outside, I thought it was just an owl making noise. That is crazy to me that they didn't even want to play the bauble. Yeah, that's right. Play the Buble. Alrighty. Play a land. Be in combat. Attack. 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 Oh no, what are we doing? Seek the beast? I mean... Should I Force Negation this? No, they're kind of limited on mana. They got a lightning bolt and an elusive otter. Lightning bolt my Bowmaster. What if I force negation this? Is that crazy? Probably, right? It stops them from drawing. Nah, it's fine. This gets bolted. Whatever. We want to stop the Corey Steel, whatever. Oh, let's play a frog. Frog! Pass the turn. It's just weird that they haven't, like, played a bunch of creatures yet. I'm sure they're sitting on, like, a bunch of Swift Spears. Questing Druid. Questing Druid. Elusive Otter. What is this? A 1/1 prowess creature? It's just Stern Scolding that. Yep. Yep. Alright, so let's get a swamp here. And let's Fatal Push this. Okay. We get a nice draw here. Our opponent has 7 cards in their hand, which is really scary. And they have an 8th card right here. I guess they're debating if they want to do anything about this frog. Attack with the frog. Frog. Okay, let's play a Tamiyo. And I think we save this to discard to the frog. We have Force of Negation, and we have a Fatal Push. Okay. Questing Beast resolve. Monastery Swift Spear also resolves. I don't know. These are all like the fancy arts. Preordain. Okay. I don't know. That's not the fancy. That's the mystery booster shit. Dingo uses that. The mystery booster stuff. Alright. Let's... I'm going to take the damage from this Swift Spear. Like, I want to be able to hold up Force of Negation for an Actually, no fear. No fear. No fear in this dojo. Alrighty. How big is this? It's a 3/3. Uppies. 3. Uppies. Alright, begin combat. Attack. Are we just gonna go all in on this frog here? Let's draw now to see if we want to discard anything. We get another card. Alright, so this goes up. We can Fatal Push the Questing Druid and then play a Murktide with Force of Negation up. I mean, that seems pretty good. That seems about as good as I can get. Ooh, our opponent's doing something. What is our opponent doing? Oh, they're surveilling. Well, that's not very exciting, opponent. I, quite frankly, expected more. Alright, island. Murktide, don't bother me. Okay. Our opponent has 1 turn to kill us. Which may be possible. I don't know. It could be possible. They could kill us here. I don't know. I feel like we're in an okay spot, though. DRC, yes. Alright. So we dismember this, return it, we dismember this, and then we murder. Yay! Okay. What? How do we not get run over by that deck? Do we want spell bombs? I mean, Spellbomb does stop the Bedlam Reveler, but I think we just run it back and hope. Do a little hoping, do a little praying. Fatal Push. Yeah, Jace is just a homie. I imagine he's for the blue-white control or the mirrors. I imagine he's pretty good in the mirror. Or just to have access to blue-white control. He's just chilling. He's just chilling, being a once great champion. I shouldn't have played this. I should have shocked. Because I have to fetch a swamp with this as my only black. Yeah. Yeah, that was a mistake. Chase the Mind Sculptor pitches the Force and Subtlety. How the Mighty Have Fallen. Do you remember when that card dominated a format? That card dominated a format, and you are not giving it the respect that it deserves. You're not. You're not respecting it. Alright, I need to fetch a swamp here if I want a Fatal Push and Bowmaster. But fetching a swamp is bad in the land of casting my... I probably should have just Bowmastered that, but I'm stupid. I'm stupid, and I didn't want him to like mutagenic growth or something weird, you know? Like I don't know what they're doing, but yeah, I should have saved the Fatal Push and just Bowmastered. Whoopsie. Do you know what's crazy? This new set of cons has a Squadron Hawk, and I've never seen it played. I've never seen anyone play this card in draft, but it's here. Tempest Hawk. It's like Squadron Hawk. They just missed on their third land drop. Poor opponent. Poor opponent. Ooh. Back attack. Kaito! Yay, Kaito! Yay, Kaito. I've made a land drop, so let's go top. Get your turn. Maybe I should have plus Kaito, but I like drawing. I have a confession to make. I like drawing cards. Well, I have not seen... I've done probably about 40 drafts, and I've yet to see anyone play the Tempest Hawk against me. Nobody's played the Tempest against me. I could definitely see it being good, especially if you could pick up like 4 or 5 of them. It'd be sick. You'd have to have a bunch of them. Preordain. Okay. Oh, yeah, draft card. That's what I meant to say. It's a draft card, yeah. It's for sure a draft card. It's like a reversed powered Squadron Hawk. Squadron Hawk is so good, but that card's so bad. It's kind of funny. Usually power creep goes up, but this one power creep goes down. What's our opponent doing? Like, what's going on over there? I guess I should hit them first. I'm not gonna attack with the Orc army. Yeah, I'm gonna hold the Orc army. No, they have lava darts, so Okay. I shouldn't have played this land while I'm surveilling, but whatever. Okay. What are you going to do with your 1 mana? Nothing? What is going on with this deck? It just feels underpowered. Nope. I don't know. I almost played this deck today. Sure. I mean... This time, I will Bowmaster it. Bonk. I guess an instant turns this into Delirium. Unholy Heat my Kaito. Except for Kaito didn't die. Do I want to pay 4 here? I mean, they only have 2 cards in their hand. I have a Counterspell plus a Kaito. In combat, plus. Deck. Draw a card. Graveyard. A graveyard. Play land. Play Kaito. Counterspell plus Bowmaster. Well, we kind of crushed them. Alright, this is a keeper over here. What is our opponent up to? I think I want a Tamiyo first. I think I would like to Tamiyo first. It's probably Eldrazi. Definitely Eldrazi. You know what? Might be wrong. Might be wrong. What do they got? Ugin! Hey, I've seen that card. It's either the Myco spawn or the... Take the Myco spawn. Okay. Now we are going to surveil. We're probably going to put anything into the graveyard. Yeah, because I want to play a Murktide here. Murktide. Okay. Okay, what do you got? I thought we got rid of this stupid card. That's so annoying. Very annoying. Alright, so next turn, what do they got? They've got Ugin, Emrakul. What can I do about this shit? I can't really do anything. This Ugin is gonna exile my shit, and I can't really do anything. I guess I should have played Frog last turn instead of the Ugin. I guess I should draw. Alright, what are they gonna do here? We just need our Consign to Memories. Oh. Yup. Yep. I guess we should draw a card. Tamiyo. Alright. Attack with the Murktide. Interesting. Alright, let's kill one of these spawn. Okay. See what they got. Can't really do anything here. I guess they Ugin. No, this doesn't cast Ugin. Because Ugin's not an Eldrazi. Okay. So they have a Kozilek's Return. And this is gone. And this is gone. And this is their... I guess they're debating if they use Kozilek's Return now. I won the draft game. I won the draft game. Let's see what our opponent over here is doing. Why are they doing... What are they doing on the end step? Let's move this over again so you guys don't have to see the double Q. Okay. So I should just force this. Pitch Tamiyo. Can I can't kill them. Attack, attack, attack. Let's draw a card. Fatal Push. Do I want to play this frog or do I want to hold up Subtlety? I think I would like to hold up Subtlety. I think I would like to hold up Subtlety. I think holding up Subtlety is the way to go. But I'm not sure. Okay, cool. We beat Eldrazi game 1 somehow. I don't know. I don't know how. I want Subtleties. I kind of want Spellbomb. I don't think Fatal Push is that great. Spell Snare does get something. Get in here, Consigned to Memory. Now the question we need to ask ourselves is Harbinger of the Seas. And we probably want Harbinger of the Seas, right? I mean, they do play Kozilek's Return, but I think Tamiyo's a little not where I want to be. I don't know. Maybe Spell Snare is not great. It does hit Rumble. I think we could do better than hitting Rumble. Bowmasters aren't that great against them. What do you think of this list? Like this. I mean, maybe we want this to kill a Chrysalis, but... Yeah, well, it didn't do anything this weekend. Right? It did nothing this weekend in the Super 64 thing. The Super Modern thing. It just did nothing. It just did nothing. But it's early yet. You know? It's early days. It could do some things down the line, you know? You don't know. I guess we keep this hand. We don't really have a clock. But... Okay, yield through the turn. We have a clock. I lied. Thought Seize. I mean, I don't want to get Blood Moon. I want to jam my frog next turn and not worry about Blood Moon. Well, I guess I should get rid of Harbinger of the Seas if they're bringing in Blood Moons. Right? If they're bringing in Blood Moons, then why do I don't need Blood Moons, right? Froggy. But we'll probably play the Harbinger next turn regardless, because that shuts down a lot of their stuff. Well, Looks like we might be going all in on this frog. Yep. Fuck it. Fuck it, YOLO. Okay. Yup. Well, we should not be bringing in Harbingers against this. Oh, they might get... Oh, they can't get Bajuga Bog because of Blood Moon. They won't get Bajuga Bog because of the Blood Moon. That's wild they brought in Blood Moon. Kind of wild to me that they did that. Okay. Exile 1, 2. Attack you. I don't need to discard another card. They're dead next turn. Okay, your turn. Can you deal with this frog? Eldrazi lives on the moon. That's a pretty good answer. I like that. The Eldrazi lives on the moon. Okay, that resolves. Okay. Go to my turn. Oh, they must have Kozilek's Return. 1, 2. Oh, man. If they have that, I'm gonna be so miserable. 1, 2. Oh, they don't have it. Yay. Okay, Blood Moon. Now let's go back to our draft, where we are winning by quite a bit. Be in combat. Be in combat. I mean, yep. Keep. Windswept Heath. Okay, what are they doing? Ah, a Sacred Foundry. A Ragavan, perhaps? Ah, interesting. Ah, the great battle of the two best one-drops ever printed. The greatest one-drop versus the old GOAT. This is old hotness, old busted, new hotness. This might be wrong. But yeah, you got it. You got the... I mean, yeah. This is the new hotness. This is old and busted. New hotness. What is this attack? Are you chump checking me? How dare... I mean, Bowmaster killing this is really good, but Frog just stonewalls everything. Frog. Alrighty, what do I want to do? What do I want to do? I probably want to attack. I guess I should use my Fatal Push and just kill the guy. I guess we use the Fatal Push, jump the frog, attack, flip Tamiyo, hold up Bowmaster. We should probably play the Bowmaster. Just go kill everything. I mean, I could just do this now. Attack. I give him a chance to block the frog. Guess we just Bowmaster this. Maybe this is wrong because they can just discard a Flage and then haste a Flage. Yeah, maybe I fuck this up. Oh, they just have no fear. Okay. I gotta stop yielding through the turn when... Oh. Okay, what are we bringing in? We're bringing in Meathook, Scoldings, Spellbomb. What's getting cut? Probably Thoughtseizes. We probably want Subtlety as a way to deal with Flage out of the graveyard. We probably don't have time for Sauron's Ransom. We could probably cut 2 Force of Negations, and then we play this. Thoughts? And I guess we don't want what's this stupid 2-mana thing to resolve. Yeah, I mean, like, these don't do anything. Yeah. Okay. We are lacking the fatal pushes, but I think... Okay. Get the turn. I don't think we play Tamiyo here. I think we need to make sure they don't resolve something stupid. Like that. Like that card. I can't Frog. I can play Tamiyo. I can Surveil. We have to get these tap lands in play, so let's get one in play. I don't think we need another one of those. We're kind of already spinning our wheels enough. And I think we'll play Tamiyo. Maybe I was supposed to keep this to flip Tamiyo next turn, but I don't think Tamiyo is going to live. Flash. Mardu. Wow. That was one of the worst of those I've ever seen. Let's play lands. What do we got? This is like not a land, but it is a land. We could do better than this. And I think we play the frog. So we might be leaping. Those who've played Hearthstone Battlegrounds, it's a leaper. Leapers. Froggies just want to jump. Okay, so we're kind of not in the greatest of spots, but their hand's pretty bad so far. They did this and discarded 2 lands. Fabile. Yes. I believe next turn we're going to Meathook and Schmeat away all this on our opponent's board. Alright, we need to draw a land here. Untapped land, please. Fuck. Alright, I guess we Leapers, attack, and then try to high roll the untapped land. Attack, jump. Be in combat, attack. Draw a card. Alright, come on, untapped land. Deck, I believe in you. I believe in the heart of the cards. Untapped land, please. Fuck. I mean, that's probably okay. I mean, we could cast Preordain, flip the Tamiyo, plus the Tamiyo, Fatal Push, the Guide of Souls, which is all we really cared about. Preordania. Alright, so probably don't want Murktide, given the nature of this board. Tamiyo flips. Tamiyo goes up. Play the land. Let's kill the Guide of Souls. And we will reevaluate next turn. But Guide needs to go. Gotta go. Gotta go, gotta get gone. You can't stay around this game. And now we have double push up. We have Tamiyo plus. I'm gonna play Yogg next week. I haven't put any effort into Yogg. So we'll play Yogg next week. Do I just murder both of these? They could very easily play a Yajani here. Since I have... We'll wait for no good Johnny. Guess they can actually hit the... They could actually kill the Tamiyo. They're just attacking Tamiyo. Tamiyo goes to 2. Okay. Okay. Dude, Tamiyo's just so good. It gained me 4 life, plus drew me 2 cards, plus... Devo, thank you. I appreciate this. Thank you for... Alright, let's draw a card here. 1, 2, draw. So, we can Meathook, but then we're still victim to this Fable. Let's draw a card with our frog before we decide to do anything. Attack. Bowmasters. You know, Orcish Bowmasters are not the greatest into Fable. Or into Goblin Bombardment, I won't lie. I think I just pass. I don't think I do anything. I guess I could play a Murktide. Pass. I want to be able to Meathook away the Fable, the flipped Fable. Hasted fella. Well, that has to. Alright. Let's get rid of that 1 mana, and let's Fatal Push fella. Alright, I'll take 4 here. Maybe I shouldn't be taking 4 here. I don't know. Maybe I'm messing up here. Alright, let's get a Surveil land. Alright. So, what are we going to do now? We're going to go... I should probably attack with my frog first. Attack with the frog. I should probably discard a card here. I'm going to discard another card here. Alright, 1 for Meathook. Yep. Yeah, I probably should have had the Murktide in play last turn. Yeah, they would just be dead if I had that. Sure. Kill that. I gain 1 life. Alright, I think we got him now. The biggest, largest Murktide. I don't need to attack because I could just kill them next one-shotted, so I'll just chill. There's no point in attacking, right? I just jump these and kill them next turn. Hold up Counterspell for whatever. I guess they have a Surveil here for a Flage, which gets Subtletied. And that, as they say, is that. Nice. Nice. Okay. Frogging it up. Frogging it up. Back to our shitty draft deck. Keep. Alright, I'm gonna play this off stream. I'll play that off stream. We're playing against Claudio. Thank you, thank you. I guess we should play the Misty tapped. We can get a Surveil land here. Might not be the best idea, but they're playing a Surveil land too, huh? Well, if they want to Surveil, I will Surveil. Let's graveyard that. Looks like it's probably the Murktide Mire. So let's just get our frog in play and hope that they don't have a fatal push. Oh. The Game of Frog. Okay, so I have more cards in my hand. So begin combat, attack. Let's Thoughtseize. What do you got over there? Counterspell, Preordained, Spell Snare. I'm gonna take, and I think I'm just gonna jam a Murktide here. Oh! You know, sometime. And it doesn't go the way we want it to. Oh, fuck. I meant to discard one of these lands and then play the Murktide. Obviously, that was a mistake, and I'm sorry. I apologize. My mind was going a million miles an hour. And I just fucked it up. I'm sorry. I have nothing to say other than I messed that up. And I apologize. Whoopsie. I wanted to play the Murktide. I wanted to discard the Polluted Delta. And then I wanted to play the Murktide so I could have a blocker for their thing. But I fucked it up. Okay. Still might win. I doubt it. But we might. We could go for the Dismember here. What do we know they have a Spell Snare. We know they have a Counterspell. It wouldn't work. Well, we are all in on our frog. Well, there's our Murktide, but unfortunately it gets Counterspelled and they Spell Snare our Counterspell. Well, this is good. And this means we can Murktide now. What do you think about dismembering the frog right now? Forces them to discard 3 cards. Alright. I guess I can play the frog. And then they'll cast spell. Because the Murktide is just not going to be big enough. The frog's just going to rip. Okay, alright. So they pitch Counterspell and Spell Snare. You know, this game probably would be a lot easier if I had a fucking Murktide in play instead of discarding it to my Frog. Yup. Yup. I would like to kill your Psychic Frog. Okay. I can't believe I discarded the friggin' Murktide. Can't believe it. Well, need to surveil. They still have another counterspell. They did pitch one, but I'm gonna counter this, and they'll counter back. Just have another Bowmaster. So their hand is a counterspell. I don't think I can win this game. The Tamiyo's flipping. It turns out that discarding your threats for no value is not how you win these games. Alright, let's go Jace. Let's go Stern Scoldings. Let's go Subtleties, I guess. I know I should keep these in, but 2 for 1 doesn't seem that great. Maybe we just cut Preordains, so we don't get wrecked by Bowmasters. I mean, Force of Negation does seem powerful, but... Well, I need to be able to Thoughtseize myself so I could discard my Murktide and give him the free win again. Alright, let's Preordain. Top, bottom, I guess. It's a good card advantage card. I mean, this frog's just gonna get killed. But, like, if it doesn't get killed, Spell Snared. Good thing my hand sucks. Ransom. Well, they left in Thoughtseizes. Alright, what are you working with? Guess I want a counterspell. Especially if they're gonna Thoughtseize me. They played the swamp. Okay. So they're gonna go slow. Thoughtseize me. Well, okay, if I counterspell it, they save 2 life. They know about these 2. Well, we have one more Surveil here. So their hand is Counterspell Bowmaster. That card's pretty good. It's never gonna resolve, but it's pretty good. Hopefully I could draw like a Bowmaster or something down the line and then like get a Bowmaster in play and then... Is this... Alrighty, another action-packed game. An action-packed game of Modern. These old control mirrors used to have some crazy Mirror Breaker card that you could play. I guess Psychic Frog eats a counterspell. Or not. That's kind of weird. Guess they have a Fatal Push. Guess it's not that weird. Alright, so there's still... I don't know why they haven't played the Bowmaster. I would have played this a million years ago. Thought sees you. Alright. Kaito. Kaito goes up. Do I want to dismember a Bowmaster? That's a lot of life. Yeah, I agree. Dismember that frog. Step number 1. I'm going to play this land. Going to dismember this psychic frog. Counter that. Want your psychic frog dead. In combat. In combat. Attack. Should have plussed first. Kaito goes up. Alright, we are all in on Kaito. Yep. Thing. Tap the frog. In combat. Attack. Alrighty. Kaito goes to 2. You get an emblem. The ninjas get +1/+1. Go ninja, go ninja, go. I think I would have won game 1 if I didn't discard my Murktide Regent. Which, hindsight being 2020, was probably a mistake. Instead of discarding the basic land and casting the Murktide Regent. Cast Subtlety. And I win. And we win. Kaito. Kaito doing Kaito things. There's a reason that card's $20 on Moto. Okay. Let's see if we can win game 3 despite of ourselves. I don't know about Jace. Jace seems pretty bad into the face of Bowmasters on the draw. But I mean, Planeswalkers are kind of good. But maybe Jace is bad into Bowmasters on the draw. Maybe I should just have a Force of Negation. Or maybe I want a Meathook. Let's bring in another Force of Negation and let's cut the Preordains. Operation, hold up Spell Snare and hope to Spell Snare their frog. Operation, stop the frog. Commencing. I think if I win this game, I'll have won all 3 games. Thoughtseize. They're going to take my Psychic Frog. Oh no, Tamiyo. Ooh. Tamiyo. Yield through the turn. Tamiyo's problematic. But hopefully the effects of Tamiyo are muted by the Bowmasters. But if they just sit here and draw cards, I will be... Look at that. We haven't done a damn thing, and they're at 14. Sucker. I think I want to save this. I think I want to play slow. And I think I want to try and Bowmasters at the end of their turn. I think we got time. You know, I mean, they're drawing a card with Tamiyo every turn. But, you know, we got time. Because next turn I can... I don't know what the hell I can do next turn. Alright. Let's play a Bowmaster. Would you like to counterspell this? Okay. I could have spell snared that maybe, but... Footsies. What do you got? What's going on over there? Take the frog. Put that on top. Okay, so they're gonna get... They got all these cards. This frog is gone from their hand. We're lucky that they're not drawing lands. That's our only way out of this game. Okay, so they have a Fatal Push. They have a Dismember. So we want... And then we... Then when they draw a card at the end step, we're going to kill their Tamiyo. Okay. Now we are the ones with the Tamiyos. Oh, our Tamiyos. Our poor Tamiyos. Okay. So Fatal Push is gone. So how big is our Murktide? 1, 2, 3, 4. They can crack and dismember this Murktide, but they'll lose a lot of life for that. Heal through the turn. Too frugal to do that. Too frugal to do that. Force of Negation. Pitching Kaito. The spell. Boop. Okay. Now it's Froggy time. Now we have our Froggy. Do I want to discard this to the frog and then jump the frog and hit for 7? And then make my guy immune to... Make my guy immune to Dismember? Yeah, I agree. It's greedy. I agree. It's too greedy. Yeah, there's one that they cast in exile. And okay. Froggies. Froggies love to jump. Froggies love to jump. Well, they had another Dismember. Yep. Alright, let's Bowmaster their Bowmaster. They had the other Dismember, but I don't know how they get out of this. They can't draw. Obviously, I apologize for the mistake in game 1. It's a bold move. Pink. Obviously, I apologize for the mistake in game 1. I should be better than that, but You know, these things happen. And the important thing is not to get tilted by it and just... Oops. Won the match 3-0, yeah. We can keep... It's not great, but we can keep it. The important thing is, if they're playing a creature deck... Nope. If they're playing a creature deck, they're gonna die. Actually, I'll just move it off to the side. We just know that we didn't get a Nugan. Eldrazi Temple. Oh, shit. Well, good news. We got another Fatal Push against Eldrazi. That's real bad. What a shit hand to go against Eldrazi. An absolute shit hand. Alright. You're going to Colligan's kill my thing. This would be such a good hand against most decks. I don't know. I mean, I think this is a reasonable keep. We just didn't know they were Eldrazi. Colligan's return my thing. Yup. Yep. Need to progress my board here. Oh, fuck. We are so dead. We are dead. I'm surprised they didn't make guys there. I'm surprised they didn't make little shitters there. What a stupid hand. What a stupid time to have 3 fatal pushes. Yep. Need to progress my board. Alright. Bottom, top. Play this land. Tamiyo's not going to cut it from this spot. But, you know. Bowmaster's not doing anything either, so might as well play a Tamiyo. Might as well play a Tamiyo. We're about dead here. Oh, I guess I can do this Kaito. That'll be exciting. Kaito. We could draw a card here too. Maybe I need to keep the Force of Negation at this point. We're kind of in a rough spot. All is dust. Oop. Alrighty, so let's begin combat. Begin combat, attack. Now let's 0. Bottom, top. Okay, maybe this game isn't doomed. Maybe the world isn't over. Maybe we have a chance. Maybe there's a chance for us to flourish. I don't think so, though. I think we're dead. We dead. What do you got? 1, 2, 4 mana. What are we doing here, opponent? Myco spawn. Alright, so... the thing happens. I guess I get to fatal push this. Alright, that resolves. Why aren't you waiting for me to float phases? Come on, homie. I'm playing for the top 8 here. Ancient Stirrings. I already used my other Undercity Sewers, so they're both gone. So if I were to crack this... Ugin, Eye of the Storms. Ah, Spell Snare, that's good here. Alright, begin combat, attack. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I think this is one of the worst times to draw all these cards. Look at all these things we could use to kill energy. Imagine this hand versus energy. Oh man, or black-white. Well, I mean, it does hit their artifacts, right? It hits the talismans, and it hits metallic rumble. So it's not the worst, but it is the worst. My Kaito. Ugin. I don't think sinking to Stuporing that is going to win me the game. I don't know what is going to win me the game, if I'm being honest. Gain 3 life and draw a card. Go, Bowmasters! It's your time! It's your time to shine! Get 'em. Yeah, draw that card. Get 'em. Oh, we fucking showed them. Didn't we? We showed them. This game's practically over. Alright. Oh, good. Another Spell Snare. Oh, terrific. How do we win this game? What does this thing do? Gain life, draw a card. Whenever you cast a... Oh, God. Yeah, okay. Alright. Maybe next time we don't draw all our Spell Snares. Where are you? Consigned to memory. I think we want Spell Bombs, because Spell Bombs helps keep the Ugin, helps keep 13 mana Doofus away. I don't want the Fatal Push. I don't want the Spell Snare. Dismember, probably not. Harbinger of the Seas. I mean, I guess. It's gotta be better than friggin' Dismember. And... Bowmasters. Alright. Thoughts? Harbinger's kinda shit, but maybe it'll be good. Would you like to play first? Yes. I lose the game if I miss my second land draw. Okay, Oakley dokley. Oakley dokley. Consigned to memory. Consign to memory. Consign. Consign. Frog, save me. Please don't have another land and go Kozilek's Return and kill this. I will lose the game. Oh, I didn't F6 fast enough. That's okay. I can play a giant Murktide. If I dumped my whole hand there and they had some shit, I would have been livid. Okay, let's take a look. What do you got? Ugin. And I think I have to take... The problem is... Ugin. Take Myco Spawn. Okay, 1, 2... Be out through the turn. Ugin, they need 2 more... I don't know. Maybe they need a forest for the Utopia Sprawl. God, that's such a good draw. Alright, we need Harbinger of the Tides to shut down. They should probably take forest here. God, what a good draw for them. They take forest, they play the stupid Utopia Sprawl on it. I don't know why the Utopia Sprawl isn't here. It was right here. Karn, Utopia... I must have clicked it off by accident. There's a Utopia Sprawl right here. In that Utopia Sprawl, they're going to take the forest, play the forest, Utopia Sprawl. Then they'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then they're close to Ugin, and then I fucking lose. Or they could take Ugin's Labyrinth and pitch the Ugin. I don't know. They took a Ugin's Labyrinth. They want to play Karn this turn. Which does mean we have to kill the Karn this turn. What are they going to get here? We do have to attack and kill this, unfortunately. Ensnaring Bridge. Oh, you jerk. Alright, let's kill the Karn. So their hand is... Oh, counter your stupid Ensnaring Bridge. Alright. Surveil land. I want that. They attack you. So one of the cards in their hand is Utopia Sprawl. Okay, so Ugin goes back to their hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm going to play Subtlety as just a beater. No. What do you... Nothing can be easy. Nothing can be easy. Okay, I take it back. Everything's great. I win. Fuck Eldrazi. Fuck y'all. Fuck you, Eldrazi! Their last card's Utopia Sprawl. Their last card's Utopia Sprawl plus Eugene. Yeah, go to... Yeah, tap that. You know you want to tap that. Come on. Come on. Oh, you sure you don't want to tap that? Do you tap that? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Tamiyo, you're good here. You're going to be really helpful. Okay. Yay, consigned to memory. Yay. So there is an argument for Spell Snare because it hits Utopia Sprawl and it hits the stupid talismans, but I don't know. Okay, what do we... Like, I could play one Spell Snare over this Sauron's Ransom shit. Not Utopia Sprawl. Signet, that's what I meant to say. Signet and Rumble. Or Talisman or whatever the hell they're playing. But I don't think... I don't know. We need to play one of these bad cards. it's either these. I guess we just play the third Bowmaster. They do put a clock on them. Alright. Let's run it back. Maybe I do want the Spell Snare. I don't know. Maybe Kaito's just too slow. Tamiyo's too slow. Kaito's too slow. We just need a frog. Alright, what do we got? I suppose we can keep this. It's not great. It's not great. Watery Grave. I think I'm gonna... Show me what you got. Alright. Karn, Kozilek. Well, I hate Kozilek's command. So, go away. Alright, so this is their hand. We will watch their hand like a hawk. We will pretend that we are a good Magic player, and we will take notice of what our opponent does. We might even take notes. Get rid of Utopia Sprawl. Get out of here. This is their hand. They have played an Eldrazi Temple. Very exciting. Untap land. Ooh. Ooh. Let's period in. You could be useful to me. I think I want to top. And I want to play this. And I want to top. Okay. We're going to have to see how good you are here. Make them play fair. Forced. Fuck you, man. At least they couldn't kick it, right? At least they couldn't kick this. Yeah, I should have binned the Thoughtseize. Alright. Maybe... Alright, what did they do? Did they put on top? They put one card on top. So maybe I'm supposed to Thoughtseize a Karn. I have to just Harbinger, and then we'll Force of Negation that they're going to play. Force pitching Counterspell. And then next turn we'll Thoughtseize Murk. Alright, get out of here. Show me what you got. World Breaker. We can just counterspell the World Breaker when the time comes. So let's get rid of Karn. And let's not gamble with this Preordain, and we could potentially miss our land. And let's just play a Murktide here. Okay. 3-turn clock. They're probably gonna get they're probably gonna take the Talisman here. All right. So their hand is a World Breaker. So do I gamble and try and Preordain here, or do I just smash? All right. Problem is World Breaker does exile one of my lands here. 1, 2, Counterspell. Oh, that's such a good draw. Bottom. I think I just top this. Okay. The BFG, thank you for the raid. Welcome, everyone. Welcome. We are maybe potentially making the top 8. Depending on what this card is in our opponent's hand. We're not making the top 8. We have lost. Yeah. I mean, put it on top of their library so they can cast it again next turn and exile this. The trigger ability, right? The trigger is the exile. Yeah, we'll look at the top card to see if I would have bought. But there's like nothing. Consign doesn't save us because you don't have blue. We'll concede. I guess we'll take our draw step. But we're dead. We'll take our draw step and then we'll concede. To see what would have happened if I would have bottomed. But I don't think it would have made a difference because I didn't have the blue. Yeah, it didn't make a difference. Ugin off the top was pretty good. That was a pretty good draw from our opponent. GG's. GG's. Go luck in top 8. That sucked. That was a really good draw from them. But, I mean, you know, that's Magic. There's a bunch of draws there that we win with the subtleties. I thought I could take one subtlety and then, like, subtlety this and then hit them. And then next turn subtlety them again or something. But I shouldn't have kept the subtlety. But it didn't matter. It was a close game. I don't think we're going to make the top 8 on Breakers. I think Ginger is 7-0 playing Boros Energy. I think this deck is really sweet. I like it. Obviously, I don't know about all the cards. Obviously, I have to play the deck more. I made a bunch of mistakes today. Discarding my Murktide to the Psychic Frog instead of casting it. Ooh, oh baby. But the deck was sweet. I have to play the deck more. Got to get more reps in. Got to keep trying it. Deck's sweet. We had the potential to win that game. If they just don't top deck Ugin, we probably win that game. This is the last round. They're going to do the top 8 of the challenge. I'm going to send you over to Ginger if he's playing.